Shepler's Mackinac Island Ferry and Moran Iron Works are teaming up to build a next-generation ferry boat right here in northern Michigan. It's a historic partnership and a big undertaking. We're looking at just how big in part 2 of our special report on making the Miss Margy.
See here, we're on the motor vessel Wyandotte.
This is winter every 5 to 7 years for a Shepler's Mackinac Island ferry.
And we're stripping the whole boat, right down to the bare aluminum, inside, outside, everything. And then we'll bring it back up to speed.
Keeping their existing fleet seaworthy is no small task. But for Shepler's, just keeping their older boats going isn't enough. They're adding to the fleet, and it's a monumental task. Luckily, Moran Iron Works isn't intimidated by a big job. Tom Moran is getting to work at 4:30 a.m. as usual, getting another day started and putting his reputation to the test, building a new 300-passenger, 86-foot boat for Shepler's. Every day checking for cleanliness and safety issues before his crews arrive, Moran is preparing for not one, but 3 daily morning meetings focusing on teamwork and safety.
This place can kill you 1,000 ways, and a lot of them don't even know it. Safety is one of those things that you know, these people, they're producers, they're more concerned about, you know, getting the well done, getting the project out the door. You really have to do that on a daily basis. I've found that monthly safety meetings, people forget what the word even means.
Next door is the big job, building Shepler's new ferry. You realize how big of an undertaking it is when you see the pile of raw aluminum brought in January. This jigsaw puzzle will become the Miss Margy, with features never seen on a Mackinac Island ferry.
And this Shepler's vessel is a very unique one. You know, not only 3-engine design, but climate control.
Not just any welder can do this job. It turns out aluminum is very different than steel.
Well, it takes a special craftsman or a special touch.
Every team's a little different, and this team has been specially chosen for this project because of their abilities and talents.
Starting from the center, the team follows the drawings for the skeleton of the boat.
One piece alone is very flimsy and almost like a noodle-like. But as components gain on each other, that's where its strength comes from, is from its design.
Several weeks in, and the progress is amazing. Constant additions to the keel and bulkhead. The Miss Margy's growing exponentially.
You'll see a skeleton, you'll see ribs, and then those ribs tied together, and then that tied together, so you end up with a skeleton. And then you'll start to see the hull laid against it. And at the same time, we're building the fuel tanks, the sewage tanks.
And the boat right now is on schedule for a May 1st launch. Now that launch is going to be a boat in bare aluminum, no seats, no carpet, no detailing of the boat, no windows.
It's a $3.8 million vessel, but money doesn't seem to be the real focus here.
And it's always been that way with me. You know, other business people just talk about getting big contracts and making a lot of money. It's never been that easy in this business. It's always been about relationships.
We couldn't be happier with the communication process that we've had to date with Moran Iron Works. They're just exceptional people to work with.
Shepler's could have gone anywhere to build the crown jewel of their fleet, but they went down the road, keeping the work and money in northern Michigan.
We think that there's a lot of opportunity on the Great Lakes, and there's no reason why those type of vessels can't be built here.
The Miss Margy on her way to making history before she ever touches the water.